Do we have it there? She is.
The tenor of this, it's anti-government, anti-CNN, since this is highly promoted by the...
That's not Kathy, obviously. That is. And this is what the media didn't show you. Kathy came right up to that CNN reporter and said, "You're going to listen to me." Kathy, are you the kind of person that does that?
Well, I'm a mouthy person, but but in general, but I would never go down and protest and do anything like that. The circumstances were really extraordinary. That was why I did it.
Okay, hang on just a second. Your son, who lives in New York, Sean, is sitting next to you. Is she telling the truth?
Yes.
Okay. Were you surprised when you saw Mom on television, or you're like, Mom?
I was pretty surprised about it, yeah.
Okay. Why, Kathy?
You know, they don't understand anything, and I mean anything, the media. They absolutely only talk to each other. So they're living in this bubble. And the only thing they know is the ideas of the people that they hang out with in the big cities all over, and they don't understand that there's a whole group of people, of Americans, who absolutely don't believe that the government needs to tell us everything.
Right. Okay. Kathy, this lady's only here for a second, because I have watched my ratings on radio, and I've watched the phone calls come into my radio show. I've been in radio for 30 years. I have never seen in talk radio the amount of women engaged, at least on my show. I don't know what it is about my show. Others, I don't know if, Pat, are you seeing an increase in women on your show as well? Okay. I have this feeling that guys right now are so stressed out and so worried about meat, shelter, meat, shelter, meat, shelter, meat. You know, they're the hunters, and they're protecting their family, and they've got to worry about that in this economy, where women are starting to look at their family and their children and say, my gosh, they're seeing the bigger picture and saying, oh, there's a giant rock coming our way.
No, but Glenn, it's more than that. I mean, women own their own businesses. They are, a very large percentage are small business people. They employ people. So it's not just that they're mothers and their wives and...
I am, Kathy, I'm disappointed in you. I'm disappointed in anybody who says they're just mothers. That is the most important job.
I understand that, but we have...
This time in Nevada. Yesterday I spoke to Nevada Secretary of State on this program, a Democrat, by the way, about the charges. Tonight, it's ACORN's turn to respond to the charges. ACORN National Spokesperson Scott Levinson joins me now. Hello, Scott.
Hi, how are you doing?
Good, how are you? So what happened in Nevada? They say that you just made up a bunch of names.
Well, and there are several things that are going on. We've said all along throughout the fall, over the last several months, that we never had a quota system. We never paid people by the individual form. And I think what you'll find when the Nevada facts rolled out is that's exactly what's the case.
You've never offered anybody money to, you get extra. There's no blackjack system.
No. Let's be clear that across the board nationally, ACORN has a system of not paying people.
Okay, but what about Nevada?
In Nevada, we had a guy who was doing something that was wrong, quite frankly, Glenn.
Okay.
Our supervisor found out about it, ordered him to stop. Okay. It seems that what in fact happened is he didn't stop. But what I think...
Hang on just a second. I just want to make sure I understand.
Yeah.
So you're saying ACORN didn't do it?
No, I'm actually saying that ACORN, as a matter of national policy, does not have... Okay, so
I understand. I mean Nevada.
Correct.
In Nevada, you didn't do it. It was what?
It was an employee.
It was an employee. Correct. So you had a bad employee.
We had a bad employee.
Okay.
Our employees were in other states.
Just like
Walmart
employees
Walmart
in the sink
how many Walmart employees? How many Walmart?
If you had that many, shut his mic off. If you had that many, yes.
Shut off.
If he had that many employees at Burger King bathing in the sink, would you ever eat a burger there? Ever? No. This is unreasonable to believe he has that many bad employees. Let me ask you this question. You can speak now. A couple of Republicans that you've backed,
A couple of Republicans I can't off the top of my head.
There's got to be a couple.
I can't off the top.
How about one?
As I said.
One. Just one.
The first time wasn't
one.
English is my first language, so maybe I should try something else. Not one. I can't.
You can't.
Off the top of my head, no.
Give you time.
Thanks.
He's just thinking. He's trying to come up with one person. No, because you don't. You care about the. No, you care about the two-party system.
You're not really want to get to the back. That's exactly what it is. Because when you talked about the 23,000, in fact, that wasn't good enough. When you talked about the 23 furlough programs, that wasn't good enough. When you talked about the fact that we weren't committing registration for it, that wasn't good enough.
Thank you.
Anytime.
I have to tell you, America, Gretch, did we happen to roll tape on what happened in the middle of this, in the commercial break? Who thinks that he told me that what was it? I thought he said, I hate black people. How many here thought he said that? As soon as the cameras went off, that's just me and Aaron? You thought he... I was afraid of black people. That's actually what he said to me. Let's just take it at that, because that's better than I hate black people. I was standing here, and he gets up, and I said, you, sir, and your organization are bad for America. And he said, I'll use yours. You're just afraid of black people. I threw him out of the studio. Get the hell out of my studio. And then he went off. He's got to give you one more amazing piece of what just happened. Okay, the ACORN guy, he comes here, skeeves me out, then calls me and says that I'm just afraid of black people off air. And he does that, closes the studio door after I kick him out of the studio, and he actually has the nerve to ask one of my producers out on a date, saying, quote, doll, you're pretty hot. No, he didn't say hot. What did he say? Nobody's responding. Not sure that she is so skeeved out. I won't reveal who it was, but it wasn't me.
I'm here because I'm tired of the government spending all of our money.
We're not radicals, we're Americans.
I am upset about all the spending. It's not even going to stimulate the economy, in my opinion.
Obama and the administration, it feels like if they want to make money, all they have to do is go to the printing press.
Why, Ken, are you out here today? Well, because like many of us here who are young people, we're under 30 and overtaxed already, and we're living beyond our means, no doubt about it.
We're overspending. We are the ones that are going to be paying for it in the future, and it's ridiculous. We don't have the money.
We're tired of spending. We're overspending. We're being taxed to the hilt, and we want people to understand that we're tired of this, and we don't want to pay for people who can't pay for themselves.
Stop bailing people out. I pay my rent. I pay my bills. Everyone should be expected to pay theirs. I shouldn't have to pay for someone who can't pay their own bills. Stop selling my grandchildren into deficit slavery.
We don't know exactly how this will be spent. I can't confidently make a decision if I agree with doing this to our children. Will these go away? Who knows?
And everybody, every Republican or Democrat had better be careful, because we are now to tell them we're not going to take it anymore.
Very personal. People have told me stories about how they've lost their jobs, how small businesses have closed. They've told me how their sons or daughters are in the military and how they fear because the military is not becoming fully funded, that they fear for their sons and daughters' lives. It's very, very personal. So why people are here, you have to ask them.
I'm not here because, as a conservative, I don't really get to see a lot of gathering and people showing big support for my ideas, especially on our college campus. So I just find this truly inspirational that people are just finally so fed up with the expansion of government that they're willing to come out here in this horrible weather, it's so cold and rainy, and just really show their support for, shrinking the government and kind of putting an end to, these ridiculous policies that are kind of taking away all of our freedom.
What do they want from our government?
Somebody asked me that if President Obama walked across the street today and said, Rebecca, let's talk, what would I say? I would say repeal the stimulus bill, let the lawmakers actually read a new bill instead of passing it without having the chance to read, and then move forward from there. There's a lot that needs to happen with this.
I'll tell you, the stories that you hear that somehow this was astroturfed or faked or put together by organizations like ours, it's absolutely crazy. I'll tell you, we could have had millions and millions of dollars and all the time in the world and never could have put on anything like this. This is the kind of huge, large-scale event that only can come together when you have thousands of volunteers, and you have thousands of activists, and you have thousands of ordinary folks who are willing to step up and put it together. And right here in Washington, we have a great example of that.
Is it all conservatives, all Republicans?
No. This is about being Republican, Democrat, independent, libertarian, conservative, anybody who's upset with the stimulus package.